So always after post-hunting season, it's typically a good time to work on your equipment. We always have to bring our equipment up. We practice, but we got to bring our equipment up to where it's matching our abilities. Typically at the end of hunting season, you practice the most. That's when you're holding the steadiest. That's when you're kind of just in the groove of shooting. It's a great time to dive into your draw length. What we found was if you want to be able to check your draw length, what you want to do is shoot leagues at multiple different draw lengths. For instance, when I started going through this process, I started at a 29.5-inch draw length. I was shooting leagues with that, keeping score. I moved down to a 29-inch draw length. I shot 2 weeks of leagues with a 29-inch draw length, keeping score. Went to 28.5 for 2 weeks. Went all the way down to 28 as my draw length for 2 weeks. By looking at those scores, I was able to look and see not just necessarily what my scores look like, but also what my X count looks like. Typically, if that X count is changing and it's going up, not only is that a sign that you're holding steady, I mean, you're gonna see it when you're shooting that you're holding steadier, but also when you have the validation of seeing your X counts go up, obviously you're holding steadier. And what it did is it allowed me to experiment and move down through different draw lengths. And at a certain point, I found I was holding steadier, my X count's going up. I'm holding steadier, my X count's going up. Not holding any more steady, X count's about the same. It went down to the last one, X counts not really changing any. So I went back to the longest draw length that I felt like I was holding like a rock on the spot, that I had the validation of my X counts that was actually showing this is the draw length where I'm holding the steadiest, and use that to decide this is my draw length. Not what someone told me it is, not what my wingspan is, not the same as my buddy who's just as tall as me. It was actually through practical shooting and testing that I was able to lock down based off of my personal body size and shape. This is my draw length.